Fair warning, if you don't like raccoons, brown recluses, tree limbs, heights, flooding, lead paint,
or National Public Radio broadcast voice,
this episode's not for you.
Go back to 2020.
Hey guys, welcome back. Happy New Year from us here at Reorigination. We are so glad you've decided to join us again this year and to see all the progress we've made on Maggie here so far.
That's right. This episode we are bringing you is called Taking Maggie Back.
But what does that mean?
Well, when you buy an old house, especially one as old as this, you may find that nature has taken over, above, underneath, everywhere in between, in the yard, all around the perimeter. And so we're going to update you on those projects that we have been doing on the tail end of 2020 to let you know where we are before we do all the big things. You got to do some little things. Here we go.
All right, so we're going to talk about plumbing. And I don't know if you guys really know this, but I'm not an expert, so I'm just gonna
Yeah, that's right. I'm not an expert either, but I'm going to update you on the plumbing. Stop laughing over there.
We bought the house. It came equipped with a toilet, a sink, a hot water heater, a shower, but it was missing.
The water.
The property had water, but the connection from the water to all of those resources was...
We ran new lines to our temporary bathroom, got all the water working, found some secret valves with the help of the previous owners.
What does secret valves mean?
We didn't know how to turn the water on. There was one main, then the other main. There's like three main things you have to turn on to get water into the house. Turned all those on, and now we have running water. My wife can flush the toilet. Number 2.
You still making potty jokes?
Yes.
That'll be a good splice.
I like this framing better.
Number 2, we needed to address the back door situation. And by back door situation, we mean the lack of back door and the presence of plywood and barbed wire.
That's right. Our back door was very good at keeping everything out, including us. So my wife found an awesome door. We put it on the hinges, and then
it opens. It closes.
And it opens, and it closes.
And
we'll go in.
And it locks.
And we can leave when we want. And we come back in. So once we could get in and out of the back door, we decided, hey, let's clean this place up.
Let's make it look real nice, real nice.
Kind of in its own category is number 4.
We have to address the 1,001 ways we could possibly die from the house.
We could die?
In all seriousness, dark were the days when Googling the old images of animal poop to identify what had been living in our attic. My CSI skills led me to a raccoon.
We have learned about these creatures and what they do and what they leave behind. And their favorite place in this house was the attic. You have to don everything but a full spacesuit to go up there and clean out these latrines. But that's not the only stuff. We have had to deal with broken glass. There's some brown recluses everywhere, but they don't seem to attack. And
They recluse.
Is that a word?
They...
Reclusive? They are reclusive.
Well, I just turned it into a verb. But...
Yeah. So next on the list, we have the front yard. Most notably, the forest that had overtaken the fence. That's what it looked like. Forest fingers! So we had this small forest growing on our fence line. We had a ton of awesome friends come help us one sunny day. It was very hot, and they cleaned everything off. You know who you are.
At the time when we started to pressure wash the fence, we were debating what color we wanted to paint it.
We argued a lot over the argue.
Argue is such a harsh word.
We threw down.
When we were discussing and getting thoughts and opinions about what color to paint the fence, John Michael was adamantly against white. Everyone else was very passionately for white. I, no pun intended, really sat on an indifferent fence.
Sat on a whole different fence. Forget the one we're talking about.
When we had stripped away all of the age and weather of the gray wood, underneath it was this nice, rich, warm wood color. And so I got really excited about that. So no paint. We went to the old home improvement store and bought a really nice warm stain. Stain.
We stained it with stain.
We stained it with warmth and love, and it looks so great. I want a cup of coffee and a flannel blanket. At the end of the day, I got the green on the gates. He got a non-white fence. It looks like $1 million. In fact, people honestly thought we replaced the fence, and we didn't. All we did was power washer.
Our next item is a big item that took up a lot of our time, and we expected it, but not to the degree that we got it. First of all, was just clearing away all the wildlife.
The wildlife?
Just kill them all.
We hate animals.
The foliage.
Foliage? Who are you?
The trees, the green stuff in the yard.
Limbs, vines, 8,000 pounds of sticks.
And the first thing we had to do was get on a mowing schedule as well.
Just so you know, we do have about 6 acres of campus.
And we came from like a third of an acre.
0.06 acres. We're such city people.
And yeah.
You fools, you don't even know what you got yourselves into. Next up, sometimes it is not about the actual job you are trying to do, but the 8 million other jobs you have to do to get to that job to do.
If you want to take your house to the next level, you got to get to the next level about 22 to 25 feet up. You like what I did there? We put scaffolding up, and that's how we got to the next, you know.
We took it to the next level. Investing in the scaffolding was a decision we made early on because we knew the immense amount of projects that was going to take place and we would need the height to do it. Ordering scaffolding parts during a pandemic, was that easy?
No, that was like trying to find 1,300 pounds of masks. Who knew?
Finally, the least favorite events in the entire house process so far happened with a maple tree out front.
Beautiful, tall tree.
I can't even talk about it. I'm still sad, but it had to be done.
It was very close to the house. It was too dangerous.
It was full of rot inside, so it was only a matter of time before she would fall. And we're not doing all this work on Maggie just to have the old maple out front come in and smash all of our hard work. So it was a sad day. I cried about it, but we've all moved on. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please make sure to like and subscribe to get all of our updates on Maggie and what we're doing. Follow us on our other channels on Instagram and Facebook. Until then, we hope you will continue to remember,
reimagine,
and recreate. Okay, we are so glad.
Start over again.
No! Thanks for watching. We appreciate you guys. Yep.
We're really not excited that you watched all this way.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for
Look at the camera. Speak at the camera. Don't anything. Do not lean forward. Stop saying all right.